The need for the greatest Rebbe. With God's help, the night of the 23rd of Shvat, 5721 Tiberius. My beloved heart, Mr. Zalman Shazar, master of clear, mature, and polished mind, who can understand and clarify the ultimate truth that redeems from all afflictions. May the Master of Salvation save you, that you should flee from everything that is afflicting you to the Tzaddik, who transforms everything for the good. Our letters are precious remedies, for they are living waters that flow from the wellspring of wisdom of the blind beggar, who is the elder of elders, who said, I am very old, and I am an infant and completely young, who is our cure and life force in every generation. Let your eyes see and your heart rejoice, and it is fitting for you to perceive hints from this, that the mercies of God still are with you and with me, and for sure He will not abandon you forever. And whatever will be, your fate will be for good. Just be strong and brave to rejoice your heart at all times, and to transform all sorts of bitterness and all sorts of sadness and despair to joy and happiness. For what would we do if, with bitterness and sadness and despair like this, we opposed such a light of lights, who is the source of our life? God forbid, our hope would be lost completely. Heaven forbid. But now there is good and wondrous hope for all generations, and also for me and also for you. There is good hope without a doubt. Hope in God, and He will save you. The principle is that we need the greatest Rebbe in order to merit divine comprehension. And whoever draws himself near to a person of small stature, not only will he not help him, for he cannot cure powerful illnesses of the soul, but he also will damage him greatly, and all the more so when this small-statured one incites strife and dispute, and he argues against the true tzaddik, who is very great with outstanding stature, who toiled all his days to draw down comprehension and knowledge of the blessed God with amazing methods, with deep and wondrous intellect, very, very awesome and powerful and exalted, until with the greatness of his power and elevated wisdom, he can introduce comprehension and knowledge of the blessed God even to all the very estranged. And in the power of his strength he left after him a blessing of such awesome books and such a revelation of new ideas and precious students who draw down the light of his holy mind for generations. And this one of small stature knows no avenue or lane or path to bring in comprehension of God into the world, for even he himself he has not begun to comprehend even the smallest idea, and when he disputes against such a tzaddik and such teachings, and against the people who labor in his holy books, through which they can heal even the sickest person, and who toils even after his passing to draw and illuminate divine comprehension also in the most distant and sickest ones, through his books and precious students. And still and this small one disputes against them, for certain he causes very much damage to those who listen to him, to distance themselves from such a source of life. At this time there does not exist anyone who wants leadership for the sake of heaven. Therefore today it is forbidden to pursue leadership, but rather flee from honor and leadership to the ultimate extent. If a person were to have a settled mind, he would see that all the sins of this world are foolish and vain, and especially the desire for honor and leadership, to be well known and to travel across the country. It is all vain and an evil spirit. The one who seeks your peace and prays for you always. Israel Odessa.